Hold on tight, said Orel. We're about to arrive. Luca looked everywhere while holding Orel's hand firmly. They were flying through space, the vastness of space. Luca had seen incredible things. They passed close to stars made of fire, and nothing happened to them. Wow! At first, Luca had been counting the number of planets, but after a while he lost track of the endless lights and colors and flashes of the stars. They had already been traveling for 7 days. This is out of this world. We have arrived, said Orel, as they approached a huge sky-blue planet with rings and several moons. We are going to enter here, he said, pointing to the part of the planet. Their descent was quickly. In just minutes, they were standing in a beautiful valley full of enormous trees with delicious-looking fruits. I've been waiting for you, said a calm voice. I've been here for a few days. My friend told me you are coming, so I took a break to meet you. Thank you so much for waiting for us, Orel quickly replied. Dear Luca, I present to you Joshua, the successor of Moses, the man who led the Hebrews into Canaan, the promised land at that time. Wow, you're one of my favorite Bible characters. What a privilege to meet you, Joshua, Luca said happily. I think you are the favorite of many people on earth. It's not a big of a deal, Joshua answered cheerfully. God gave me many privileges in my earthly life. I praise His name forever. I tried to do God's will by following His word. That's right, Orel said, as he brought up the floating glass with the Bible's text highlighted. Joshua, we're investigating that the Holy Spirit when it was unleashed on earth. I found an interesting reference about you. Orel began to read Deuteronomy 34 verse 9, and it says, Now Joshua the son of Nun was filled with the spirit of wisdom because Moses laid his hands on him. So the Israelites listened to him and did what the Lord had commanded Moses. Oh yes, I remember that day. I was very nervous, said Joshua. My friend Moses told me that the Lord has chosen me to be a new leader of the Hebrew people. How was I supposed to replace the great Moses? I felt unworthy, but the Spirit was unleashed upon me, and it strengthened me. God gave me the secret to be victorious in life. Let me show you, Joshua said, searching for another text in Orel's floating glass. I wrote my book of the Bible. Here it is. The secret in Joshua chapter 1 verse 8 to 9. He began to read with great emotion. Keep this book of law always on your lips. Meditate it day and night so that you may be careful to do everything written in it. You will be prosperous and successful. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid and do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. The most important thing I learned through the Holy Spirit, Joshua said excitedly, was that I must always study the Bible. That was my secret to leading the people every day. Sought the outpouring of the Spirit in my life by meditating on the words of God. It's true, Joshua, Luca said. I remember when I learned to read. My mom and dad encouraged me to read the Bible every day. I learned so much about God's love. There were things I didn't understand, but at first, but little by little, I came to understand them. Exactly, that happens because the Spirit is unleashed upon those who want to know God and helps them understand the Bible. Joshua said reverently. The Holy Spirit inspired the writing of the Bible, and it is the same Spirit who delights in revealing Jesus. I love watching you study the Bible since you were a little dear, Luca. Orel said earnestly, you couldn't see me, but I was there happy knowing you were a boy with a good heart, seeking Jesus. Thank you, Joshua, for reminding me of those beautiful moments I spent reading the Bible with Luca, said Joshua. And thank you, Orel, for your company. The Bible already told me I wasn't alone. The angels of the Lord were by my side. Wow, little one, how wonderful that you made the Bible your map, Joshua said cheerfully. That's why you are in heaven, because you came to know personally the author of who is Jesus. What is Orel doing? Said Joshua. We have to go, Luca. I already have our next destination, Orel said, showing the floating map with another blinking red dot. It seems we are going back to the New Jerusalem. Oh, how nice, Joshua said. I'll be heading back there soon. I'm in a race with my mission partner. I think you know him. His name is Caleb. On earth, he loved conquering mountains. Here, he wants to be the first to explore all the worlds. Joshua laughed heartily. Well, I must go to Caleb. It's already a few days ahead of me. Safe travels, friends. Safe travel, Joshua. Orel and Luca said at the same time. At once again, they traveled faster than the speed of light through the universe.